Hello students, welcome to my channel Hans Commerce Tutorial for the lectures on commerce, accounts, finance and management. My suggestion to you, before watching the video, please go to the description below my video. You'll find a link there. Take a printout of the problems given in the link and keep it ready before watching the video so that you can be able to understand the problem, the solution and the explanation to get the maximum benefit from the lectures. Thank you. Next entry will be realization account data to bank for expenses. Realization account data to bank. How much are the expenses? 1500. Being the realization expenses paid. Last entry you have to pass only after preparing realization account. एक एंट्री की जगह छोड़कर आप जो है रियलाइजेशन का अकाउंट बनाएंगे, बनाकर प्रॉफिट है या लॉस है मालूम करेंगे, वो मालूम करने के बाद एंट्री पास करेंगे. तो इन दिस प्रॉब्लम यू आर गोइंग टू गेट रियलाइजेशन प्रॉफिट. तो एंट्री फॉर रियलाइजेशन प्रॉफिट विल बी रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट डेटा टू A's capital to B's capital to C's capital. तो realization profit you are going to get 20,500. अभी account बनाएंगे हम. In this account we are going to get 20,500 as realization profit. Now this will be shared by all the partners in the old profit sharing ratio 12,300. 12,300, 4,100 and 4,100 being the profit on realization shared by all partners in old ratio. Now take a pause of the screen and copy down the entries. All the entries are over. Now we have to prepare realization account, partners capital account and bank. So before posting the entries, first of all you have to take the opening balances. First we take the opening balances. So what is the partner's capital account opening balance? A's capital account is 18,500. B's capital account is showing 50,000. C's capital account is 45,000. And the bank balance, cash at bank is 7,000. So before posting, first of all, we must take the opening balances. Now we'll start posting. What is the first entry? Realization account data to all assets. तो realization को debit करेंगे. To अब first journal entry देखिए, freehold property. freehold property Hyderabad is 45,000. To leasehold property, this is of Warangal, 15,000. Then again leasehold property Vijayawada, 12,000. Then we have investment, 6,500. Then we have office furniture, 4,000. Next, stock Hyderabad, it is 18,000. Then we have stock Warangal, 16,000. Then we have stock Vijayawada, 14,000. Lastly, to sundry debtors, 12,500. So we have posted the first entry, realization account debtor to all assets, debit side, all assets. Second entry, creditors account debtor to realization. तो realization को credit करेंगे by creditors. How much? 36,500. So two entries we have posted. Next entry is bank account debtor to realization. तो बैंक को debit करेंगे to realization assets. तो assets का realization कितना हुआ? 73,000. All the details you are having in the journal entry. तो bank account debtor to realization. So here we write down by bank. Assets realized 73,000. Next entry, realization account debtor to bank, debit side to bank. It is the creditors, 36,500. तो बैंक को क्रेडिट करेंगे बाय रियलाइजेशन, creditors 36,500. So fourth entry we have posted. Now fifth entry, B's capital account debtor to realization. B's capital account debtor to realization. तो B's capital account को डेबिट करेंगे to realization. How much? 52,000. And realization should be credited by B's capital. B के कैपिटल को डेबिट कर दिया, रियलाइजेशन को क्रेडिट कर दिया फॉर एसेट्स टेकन ओवर. दिस इज फॉर द एसेट्स टेकन ओवर बाय बी. नेक्स्ट है C's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटा टू रियलाइजेशन. तो C के कैपिटल अकाउंट को डेबिट करेंगे टू रियलाइजेशन, यहीं पर कर ले सकते हैं. हाउ मच? 40,000. C's कैपिटल अकाउंट इज डेबिटेड, रियलाइजेशन को क्रेडिट करेंगे बाय C's कैपिटल. Assets 40,000. So we have posted up to sixth entry. Now seventh entry, realization account debtor to bank for expenses. So realization account debit side to bank. Expenses 1,500. बैंक को क्रेडिट करेंगे by realization. Expenses 1,500. Or all the entries are over. Now we have to find out the profit or loss on realization. In this problem you will find there is a profit because credit side is more. If you find out the total of the credit side, you are getting 2,01,500. The total of the credit side is 2,01,500. From 2,01,500, debit the items. Debit all items of debit side. You will get the remaining 20,500 is the balance. This is the profit. Profit transferred to A, B, C. What is the profit sharing ratio? 3/5, 1/5, 1/5. 3 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5. So 12,300. Then 4,100. If you add up these three amounts, you get 20,500. तो इसका एंट्री पास कर ले. लास्ट एंट्री ऑफ पास रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट एट 20,100, 20,500 to A's capital, to B's capital, to C's capital. 20,500. Now we have to post it in the capital account. Realization को डेबिट कर दिए, कैपिटल को क्रेडिट करेंगे. By realization, profit 12,300, 4,100, 4,100. That's it. Realization account is closed. Now simply we have to close the capital accounts. 18,500 plus 12,300, you'll get 30,800. 30,800. अब 30,800 में से डेबिट साइड कुछ भी नहीं है, तो सेम 30,800 will be paid to bank. And 30,800 rupees has to be paid to A. So this will be paid through bank. So A's capital account data to bank. So by A's capital 30,800. चलिए A का सेटलमेंट हो गया. A छोड़ के चले जाना, फिनिश, पैसे दे दिया उसको. अब B के लिए 54,100. क्रेडिट साइड 54,100. अब 54,100 में से माइनस 52,000 निकाल दिए, तो 2,100 रुपीज पे करना है. ओनली 2,100 रुपीज हैज टू बी पेड टू बी. तो बी's कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटा टू बैंक. बाय बी's कैपिटल अकाउंट 2,100. अब सी को पे करना है 45 प्लस 4, 49,100. 49,100 minus 40,000, 9,100. 9,100 has to be paid to C. That's all. Now capital accounts are closed. Capital accounts are closed. Now finally your bank account must also close. If bank account is not closing, that means we have done some mistake. Now debit side 73 plus 7 means 80,000. Credit side also you must get 80,000. Check it. Take the calculator and find out 36,500 plus 1,500 plus 30,800 plus 2,100 plus 9,100, 80,000. Finished. Tally it. Both sides equal. All the accounts are closed. So after doing some 4-5 problems, I think you got the confidence in solving the problem on dissolution of firm. एक फर्म डिसॉल्व हो गया तो क्या एंट्रीज पास करते, कैसा अकाउंट्स क्लोज करते. टेक ए पॉज, कॉपी इट डाउन. हाँ, सो प्रॉब्लम नंबर 6. सी द सिक्स्थ प्रॉब्लम. A and B are in partnership. A and B were in partnership and agreed to dissolve. The assets realized 80,000. All the assets are sold and 80,000 rupees are realized. The liabilities were as follows: sundry creditors 45,000, loan from A 20,000, A's capital 10,000, B's capital 15,000. They shared profits and losses in proportion of A 3 by 5 and B 2 by 5. Show by means of ledger accounts how the cash realized should be distributed. It's a very easy problem because see here, the firm is dissolved. When the firm is dissolved, we have to pass the entries. First, realization account data to all assets account at their book values. But unfortunately, here the assets at book values are not given. Not given. So we have to find out what is the book value of assets by preparing opening balance sheet. So you should write one sentence. Since the book value of assets are not given, so we make a balance sheet to find out the book value of assets. So we make a balance sheet to find out the book value of assets as follows. Liability side is given. What are the items liability side? Sundry creditors 45,000, loan from A 20,000, capital A's capital 10,000, B's capital 15,000. So problem number 6. Balance sheet. Assets, liabilities. So liabilities, it is given sundry creditors. Sundry creditors are 45,000. Then loan from A. Loan from A is 20,000. Then capital accounts. The capital accounts are A, B. How much? 10,000. 15,000. So normally in a balance sheet, the total of liabilities must be equal to total of assets. The total of liabilities must be equal to total of assets. Now here you add up 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90,000 rupees is the total on the liability side. Same 90,000 total on the asset side. So sundry assets, total assets. Balancing figure. The book value of all the assets is 90,000. Now we can start making realization account, bank account and partners capital account. Realization account. One account we make realization account. Then partners capital account. Bank account. So these are the accounts we require. These are the accounts we require. Now see, first entry. The first entry is transferring all the assets to realization. Entry will be realization account data to all assets. So realization को debit कर रहा हूँ मैं to all assets. The all assets are 90,000. The book value of all assets are 90,000. We have prepared the balance sheet and find out. Second entry, transfer all liabilities to realization. अब liability एक ही liability है sundry creditor. ये loan from A जो है outside liability नहीं है. It is the loan taken from the partner. It should not be transferred to realization. तो sundry creditors account data to realization by creditors. It is 45,000. Now assets are sold. तो पहली एंट्री assets को ट्रांसफर कर दिया, दूसरी एंट्री ट्रांसफर द लायबिलिटीज, थर्ड एंट्री सेल ऑफ एसेट्स. सेल ऑफ एसेट्स बैंक अकाउंट डेटा टू रियलाइजेशन. तो बैंक को डेबिट करेंगे टू रियलाइजेशन. एसेट्स कितने में बेचे एसेट्स? हाउ मच इट इज गिवन इन द प्रॉब्लम. ऑल द एसेट्स आर सोल्ड. द एसेट्स रियलाइज्ड 80,000. The assets realized 80,000. Bank account debit to realization. By bank. Assets. Assets realize कर दिए, liabilities को pay कर देंगे. अब liabilities first sundry creditors, payment to sundry creditors. So realization account data to bank. तो realization account debit side to bank. Creditors. How much it is paid? 45,000. Now here bank account by realization. Creditors paid how much? 45,000. One more liability was there, loan from A. Liability paid, loan from A. तो loan from A account data to bank. तो बैंक को क्रेडिट करेंगे by loan from A. Or all the items are over. Now simply we have to find out the profit or loss. So here what you see, Debit side it is more. 90 plus 45 is 1,35,000. 1,35,000 debit side is more, so there is a loss. Credit side 1,25,000. 135 डेबिट साइड है और 125 क्रेडिट साइड है, तो 10,000 रुपीज का लॉस है, तो लॉस 10,000, लॉस ट्रांसफर्ड टू ए बी, तो 10,000 into what is the profit sharing ratio given in the problem? 3/5, 2/5. 3/5, 2/5. So 6,000, 4,000. Total is 10,000. So 6,000 rupees profit goes to A and 4,000 goes to B. Entry will be A's capital account debtor, B's capital account debtor to realization. Realization को credit कर दिए. Realization को credit करें तो डेबिट किसको करेंगे? पार्टनर्स को करेंगे. तो पार्टनर्स के डेबिट साइड टू रियलाइजेशन लॉस 6,000, 4,000. We have not taken the balance. By balance brought down. A और B का balance नहीं लिए. 10,000, 15,000. First we must take the balance. I forgot. So realization loss लिए. Finished. No other item is there. Now we have to transfer. Close the account. 10,000. Now 10,000 minus 6,000, 4,000 rupees. तो टू बैंक 4,000 रुपए देने का है. किसको देने का है? ए को. तो एंट्री एस कैपिटल अकाउंट डेटा टू बैंक बाय एस कैपिटल कितना? 4,000. उसी तरह बी के लिए टोटल ऑन द क्रेडिट साइड 15,000. 15,000 minus 4,000 is 11,000 rupees payable to B. तो B's capital account debtor to bank. बैंक को क्रेडिट करेंगे by B's capital. How much? 11,000. That's all. Now automatically your bank account must get closed. 80,000 debit side. Credit side also you must get 80,000. 45,000 plus 20,000 plus 4,000 plus 11,000. 80,000. Finished. Watch this video time to time. Suppose 3-4 times if you watch, then only you can be able to get the perfect knowledge. First step, we have prepared the balance sheet to find out the book value of assets. Secondly, after getting the book value of assets, realization. Realization account data to all assets. So to all assets 90,000. Then buy creditors. Payment to creditors on the debit side. Sale of assets. Loss transferred. Take a pause and then copy it down fast. Now, see the problem number 7. Seventh problem. The partnership between red and blue was dissolved on 31st March. On that date, the respective credits to the capitals were red 1 lakh, blue 60,000. Bills payable and sundry creditors of the firm were 15,000 and 30,000 respectively. तो liability side दे दिया है. तो जो टाइम पे डिसोल्यूशन हो रहा है वो टाइम पे liability side they are having capital red 1 lakh, blue 60,000, bills payable and sundry creditors are 15,000, 30,000. The assets represented by the above realized 1,60,000. Again, we have to make the opening balance sheet to find out the book value of all assets. तो liabilities must be equal to assets. तो liabilities दे दिया, पूरों को ऐड कर लिया, assets आ गया. The expense of realization were 3,000. Prepare necessary ledger accounts and close the books of the firm with necessary working. Exactly similar to the previous problem. Exactly similar. So first you are required to make the opening balance sheet to find out. It will give you a practice. So seventh problem, exactly similar to sixth one, balance sheet. So you must write the sentence. To find out the book value of assets, we make the opening balance sheet. Liabilities. So liabilities capitals are given red, blue. red 1 lakh, blue 60,000. Then bills payable. Bills payable 15,000 and creditors 30,000. That's it. Sundry assets balancing figure. So total of the debit side, it comes to 2,05,000. So sundry assets are 2,05,000. Now we make realization account. Then we make partners capital accounts. Red, blue. By balance brought down 1,60,000. Bank. Now we'll start posting. First entry. The first entry is realization account debit to all assets. So realization account debit all assets. All assets are 2,05,000. Second entry, liabilities account debit to realization. So by creditors, by bills payable, by creditors, it is 15,000 and 30,000. Next entry will be assets realized. Bank account debit to realization. To realization. How much assets are realized? It is given. The